Guy, for many, the Honolulu Marathon isn't about the total time. It's just about finishing the 26.2 miles. Grace spoke with Andy Sloan in Chicago before he heads to Oahu this year. He was the last one to finish last year, and he's coming back.
He is flying 4,200 miles to participate. Joining us from Chicago, we have marathon runner Andy Sloan. First of all, Andy, why would you run the marathon in Honolulu? You got plenty of them on the mainland.
Thank you so much for having me. So I picked the Honolulu Marathon because when I first started training, I was 436 pounds and I was in a pretty bad place health-wise. And I, had some starts and stops. And this was in about 2017 that I decided it was time to make a change. I was at a football game for my dad's birthday, and we had parking pretty much right in front of the stadium we were at, and I needed a cane to get in. I couldn't walk in, and I just felt like for my family, for my friends, for myself, it was time to make a change. When I started, I could barely walk a quarter of a block. It went from that first step to a quarter of a block to block, and then eventually did some 5Ks. Want to train, and I want to take a stab at finishing the marathon, and came out last year and just felt incredible support from the running community out there and everyone out there. I can't describe the feeling. It's just so much support, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Decided, hey, I want to do it again this year and really show that I can do it and try to cut a little time off as well.
Andy, an incredible story that you could barely walk half a block, then to finish 26.2 miles. You were the very last one to finish last year in the marathon, I understand. For anyone who is considering doing this, what was kind of your mentality as you finished that 26.2 miles, especially when you thought, I may not make it?
No, that's a great question. For me, I just kept the thought in my mind of just take that first step, and every step counts. And I think at around 13.1, I did start to cry. I got a little emotional because I'd always thought during my training, if I can get halfway, I can finish. And that was my moment of just kind of feeling the emotions, and we can do this, we can do this. And at that moment, someone drove by and shouted some great words of encouragement and support, and it just lifted me up. And that was the whole course. I mean, when I got towards the finish, some people kind of came and walked to the end with me and then jogged that last kind of quarter mile.
And for this marathon, going to be even more special. Tell me about your parents who are coming from Chicago as well.
Parents are coming out, and they said, we want to be there for you this year, and we're really proud of you. Don't want to get emotional, but they saw me at my lowest points, so they know like how far I've come. It's actually their 50th anniversary on January 12th. Really excited to have them, and it means the world to me to have them be able to be out there and knowing that they're a large part of why I did this, just to have them there and know that I get to hug them at the finish, it means a lot.
Well, Andy, we're going to be cheering you on, and we congratulate you on going on this journey and getting healthier and getting fit. So congratulations, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much, and just really appreciate all the support, and I can't wait to see everyone out there.
We'll be watching for you.
Great job, Andy. Thank you, Grace. By the way, we should mention the marathon is this Sunday. We have live coverage from 6 to 9 on K5, so look for us there. Also,